I just can't anymore. I can't. Just okay. Let's just do this. So, Shadow vs. Ryuko just came out, and they revealed that these two assholes are gonna be in the next fight. Dr. Doom and Lex Luthor. And I just, you know what? Let's do this properly. Okay, starting off, Lex. Let's start off with Lex because he was the first revealed. So, without preparation, he's a tier 9A. He was trained with the Amazons, can move at hypersonic speeds, and can keep up with Larfleeze, who fought Supergirl. So that puts him at, like, light speed reactions, massively faster than light speed reactions. He beat a depowered Superman. He's a genius, a skilled fighter. He broke snapped Brainiac's neck, and he has a teleportation device. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, Doom just stomps him. This isn't even a fair fight. Doom literally wins without doing anything. First of all, let's start off low. He surpassed Europe's greatest swordsman. He beat Taskmaster in a fight. He's massively faster than light. He can take beatings from the Thing, the Hulk, Galactus, and a user of the Infinity Gauntlet. He's a super genius, blocked attacks from Model Prime, Iron Man, and Thor, can use the flames of the Faltine, which is Dormammu fire that can kill Celestials, absorb the Odin force from Thor when he struck him with a bolt of lightning, is a physical match for Blue Marvel, survived a blast from the Beyonder, and knocked Mephisto out with one punch. That's not even scratching the surface. I can't. Why bring in Lex again? There's no way he can win this. There is literally no way. They even said that Iron Man beats Lex. And okay, that's fair because Iron Man does beat Lex, but this is Dr. Doom we're talking about. He totally stomps Iron Man. He's way stronger. Lex has got nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. I'm honestly just done. I can't. This is the third fight in the season, and we've already gotten the Marvel versus DC fight. Okay. I'm gonna be positive now. For this battle, I would probably prefer a 3D fight. And I would like justice done to both of these characters. I don't think they'll be able to do it. I think I'm going to make a prediction right now. This is going to be the worst episode in the season so far. And I know that's not saying much since we've only had, this is going to be the third out of 2 pretty good episodes, might I add. I'll get to that later. But this is going to be the worst one in the entire season. I'm calling it right now. This is going to be the worst season. I think they're going to do a sprite fight, which, I mean, fair. Sprite or 3D, that's what I'm hoping. That's literally the only two that can go, but they might go the hand-drawn route, which really belongs to Steven Universe vs. Star Butterfly. That's definitely happening. Come on, guys. But, yeah, I can't anymore. This fight just baffles me. It really does. Okay. I really need to get onto the review for Shadow vs. Ryuko. I need to get all this negativity out of my body right now, so just cut to the review, please. I first off want to start by apologizing. I got really, really, really annoyed with this matchup because I thought it just mostly bent on them being similar with aesthetics and yeah. But thankfully, some of you, and by some of you, I mean pretty much all of you, corrected me in the comments by saying that it was just a lot more than aesthetics. In fact, the aesthetics are only like the tip of the iceberg. So I want to apologize and say that I'm sorry. That's all I wanted to say. I really didn't mean to hate on this matchup so much. I just thought it was just boring. And yeah, I'm really sorry for that, guys. I shouldn't have. But anyway, with that out of the way, how was this fight? Not gonna lie, it was pretty damn good. I mean, it was way better than the last second episode of the season. So, let's start off with a negative. So, some of the hand-drawn stuff kind of looked weird. But most of it was beautiful. It was beautifully animated. That transformation scene for Ryuko, that was gorgeous. But her final pose was it just didn't look right. It looked weird. And I don't mean the pose itself, I mean the way it was drawn. It just wasn't drawn right. The death was boring. It was a basic disintegration death, and the way Shadow said Chaos Blast was so unenthusiastic. I know it's probably in character, but he could have said it with a lot more force, like, Chaos Blast! Something like that. And I'm gonna be honest, that's literally all I have for negatives, so let's move on to the positives. So, like I said, while some of the hand-drawn stuff was bad, like Ryuko's final pose and the way it was drawn after her transformation, a lot of it was really good. Again, that hand-drawn scene where she's transforming, that was freaking beautiful. I loved it. The banter between Ryuko and her clothing, I think is Senketsu or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. That was really funny, and I loved it. It was really charming. And I love how Ryuko gets progressively more pissed as the fight goes on. And Shadow tries to keep a cool exterior until the final part where he has to go all out. This finished off the Sayonara trilogy, although Shadow didn't say Sayonara, but it finished it off, so that was nice. The track was amazing. I love it. I'm normally not into heavy metal style music, but this one just blew my expectations out of the water. I love how Shadow just refused death as well. That was funny to me. I know it probably was like supposed to be a super serious moment, but it was just really funny. It was just like, shut up! The time stop roundhouse kick, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty nice Easter egg to Sonic 06. The voice acting, again, was good, except for that Chaos Blast bit. That was pretty bad and boring and, you know. I love how Shadow called Ryuko a faker. That was really funny. It's just like, you're one to talk, Mr. Super Saiyan ripoff. It's just this... Oh, and the best part about it, Shadow said, damn. That's it. That's the best part. But yeah, that's pretty much my feelings on this. It was really fun. I actually didn't expect this. And I'm really happy that I was wrong. I was wrong that this fight was going to be boring, because it really wasn't. It started off a bit slow, which is ironic since they're on motorcycles. And that Shadow's like really, really fast. But when it actually got into the meat and potatoes of the fight, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. In terms of a score, I'd probably give it a 8.9 out of 10. It's so close to being a 9, but there's still some stuff that could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better. That's all I'm saying. So far, this is the best episode in the season, in my opinion. But that's not really saying much when there's only 2 episodes out, and the next one is probably going to be a basic, boring Marvel and DC fight. Maybe it's going to be like Cable versus Booster Gold, where it's going to be a really boring matchup that no one really wants, but then people just love a lot because it's just so funny and good. Maybe. So yeah, that's basically my feelings on it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Another video. I can't. If the fight better start with a 40 cakes joke, I swear if it doesn't, it's the worst episode in the season so far.